Just finished another playthrough of Bagged and Boarded because I could not stay away. Listen, this game is collecting comics. It is going to various markets online, through the bargain bin, through eBay. Not really eBay, but you know what I mean. The artwork is fantastic. The characters, the covers, this comics that they brought to life is amazing. I love the economic system. It is so cool to drive up the price of a comic and then sell for max dollars, or collect what your neighbor has and make sure that you capitalize on their investments. Amazing. I love the time management through the game. There's actions that happen early, actions that happen late. You have to travel to different venues, including cons, to go and do things. It's really exciting. I have rarely played a game that I instantly fell in love with. Bagged and Boarded is one of them. It took me all of 2 turns to know that I had to back this Kickstarter. I know it sounds like a plug, but it's because I'm excited. This is what happens. Love it.
I'm not normally a fan of set collection games, but Nick and Tyler have taken what is a boring mechanic, in my opinion, and has turned it into one of the most interesting games that I have played. The game is spot on thematically, and it plays in under an hour, and it is really fun to play. The prototype version I played is beautiful. The art is thematic, it is really punny, and I really cannot wait to back this on Kickstarter.
I tried out Bagged and Boarded here at the board game convention. I loved everything about it. I think the art is even better than Sentinels, and it's my new favorite board game art. And the gameplay was fantastic. After a few games, I keep finding myself thinking of different strategies that I would like to try and different approaches to take, mistakes that I made. I think there's a lot more to explore strategically in the game, and you can keep going for a long time before you're able to master it.
It's a very relatable worker placement game. Playing as a child, trying to build the best comic book collection possible. And I think, especially within the board game community, building a collection and having something that's worth sharing and displaying makes it a fun game to play. It makes it a game that you can connect to just on a personal level. So you should check out Bagged and Boarded when it comes out, when it launches.
Enjoyed Bagged and Boarded. I like the amount of choices you have when playing the game. They feel purposeful. I really like the art. That's a lot of fun. Give this comic book game a try.
This game was absolutely amazing. I really had such a wonderful time with it. It was great. The art is amazing and super fun. It's super well thought out, and it was awesome. Thank you.
How you doing? I'm here at BGGCon with Octoraph Games. About to sit down for my 6th game of Bagged and Boarded. It's really good. I've now played it. It plays 2 to 6. I played it with everything but 3 players at this point, and it's fantastic at every player count. Definitely check this game out.
I took a chance on this game at a conference, and I liked it so much I came back to play again, and I think I may actually come back for a 3rd time.
Big comic book fan and economic game fan. This is awesome. The push-pull of all your actions of wanting to lay down your big rummy set, but then that's increasing the value of your comics that you're then going to try to buy later to add to that set is so delightful. But the fact that you're limited on what you can hold means you want to get them out, and also grabbing those powers that are going to like put you behind if you're not doing it. So you're sort of like, it's all great. Delicious decisions throughout, and the theme really comes through. And the rummy aspect, if you like rummy, it's great. I love it. And a comic fan and an economic fan. It's awesome.
Love the theme and the art. The play on words, the puns on the heroes is super cool. The theming for everything, going between actions and how you progress to eventually score points just makes sense thematically. It makes it really easy to understand. Really enjoyed it, and we'll be playing it a bunch. Thank you.
This game is so much fun. The artwork on it is incredible and detailed and funny at the same time. The process once you start playing is incredibly easy to learn, and it makes you feel like you're actually collecting comics because you're always on the look for this one thing that you need. I had so much fun playing it, and I recommend it to everybody.
Come to Dice Tower every single year that Dice Tower West has been here, and played it the last 3 years at least one time. It is an amazing game, quick learn, and it is modular as hell. So make sure that you pick it up. get the Kickstarter before you can't.
So Bagged and Boarded is probably one of my favorite worker placement 5-player games. It is beyond smooth at 5 players, which feels like an anomaly for a 5-player worker placement game.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the game. The complexity level is right in the sweet spot. It's not one of those games that's just too easy. It does interest you, but it's not so complex that it's really hard to understand. Really enjoyed.
So I really love this game. It was a work placement game, very much like Champions of Midgard or the Ross Bruins of Arnak. But if you are loving like comic book fiend, this is the game for you.
Hi, my name's Alexander Cassidy. This is my first time at a Dice Tower West convention, and I was extremely excited to see the Octoraph people here. I got brick and mortar for a friend of mine a few years back. Super excited for it. Love economic games. We both love kind of those crunchy economic things. I love theme, and so it seemed like a perfect fit. When I saw they were doing Bagged and Boarded for the first time on Board Game Geek, I was very excited. I grew up reading comic books, and I was so thrilled that there was finally a game that would allow to recreate that thrill of collecting comics. And I knew very little about it, but I knew it was something I had to try. Years have gone by since, and I finally managed to get to one of these conventions, saw the guys there, saw the sign from across the room, finally got to playing it, and myself and some game design students I actually brought had a chance to play it, and we loved it. The theme, the artwork, everything about it just sings. It flows so well together, and just there are so many fun decisions. And turning set collection or mechanic I usually don't like into something that is economic and rewarding just made the game sing. I came in last place for a variety of reasons, but I knew all the reasons why that happened, and I think that's a good game. It is one that I know where I made my mistakes. So yeah, definitely check it out. It's incredible.